Happy Sunday afternoon to you all. My name is Ryan, and this is Michigan Storm Chasers. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to focus in on a topic that has been kind of silent the past couple of days to weeks here in Michigan, and that is severe weather. Our chances will increase beginning mid to late week of this week. We're here to talk about it and keep you guys informed. Before I get going on this video, though, two things I want to discuss here. Number one, happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there here on this Sunday, May 11th. It is a beautiful day to get outside and enjoy the weather. Upper 60s, low 70s across the state. Plentiful sunshine. A little dry out there, though, so be careful if you're having fires or if you're burning stuff. Be mindful if there's any burn bans in effect, especially further north across northern lower in the UP. Could have some fire risk today. But overall, besides that, a very dry, sunny, very pleasant day out there. Get out there and enjoy it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who are watching this video and who follow us here at MSC. Second thing I want to talk about is today's sponsor of the video, Top Gun Roofing and Exteriors. They are based out of the West Michigan area, doing roofing and exterior needs for your homes. Feel free to give them a call. 616-900-8033 is their number. It'll also be above my head there for the remainder of the video. Feel free to get a hold of Top Gun if you need exterior work done on your homes. Now, on to the topic of the video. That is the upcoming week of weather and also severe chances for mid to late week. So let's start with our precip chances as well as temperatures for the week ahead. So the European model here, looking at a dry Sunday, a dry Monday here, going through the day today and tomorrow. We're going to stop it right here, Monday around 8 p.m. in the evening. A very wide shield of rain begins to push northward towards the state line. By the time we get to Monday night into Tuesday morning, we're looking at rain chances increasing there. For the 94 and 96 corridors, could have about 10th, maybe 2/10 of an inch, quarter inch of rain by the time it's all said and done there. Nothing too heavy, just a light to steady rain that's going to overspread the southern part of the state there for your Monday night into Tuesday morning. That will kick up again for the day on Tuesday into the early part of Wednesday before it kind of dries out there for Wednesday morning before we get into a more rainy type of Wednesday on tap. So off and on rain Tuesday and Wednesday there for us, starting late Monday night into the Tuesday and Wednesday time frames. No severes expected. A light to steady rain there, especially for the southern part of the state there. Looking at accumulation totals for rain. Again, anywhere south of Gaylord really picking up anywhere from 1/10 to as much as 4 or 5/10 of an inch, maybe isolated higher in spots. Not a huge deal. Not going to be a flooding rain. Not going to be anything to be concerned about. Just kind of like a nuisance rain, as I like to call it there. But we need it, honestly. Keep us wet there. Keep the drought conditions to a minimal. All right, now switching back over here to the Thursday time frame. We're working with a system pushing in from the west. It's going to bring in instability from the Gulf with moisture getting pulled up here as well as a heat of the day combining. Gives us an unstable atmosphere here for the Thursday time frame, perhaps even Friday as well. Moving into the ingredients for severe weather, there is your most unstable cape there. We can see the amounts are definitely highest to start Thursday off to our south, but as we get to later on Thursday evening, dinner time frame, sunset time frame, that begins to shift northward into the state of Michigan here, and that is why we are concerned for potential severe weather. So the overall setup here is kind of interesting. It's not quite to summer yet, but the pattern is very reminiscent of a summertime pattern. We're having northwest winds that may form like a bow echo over and across the lake in Wisconsin, Minnesota. And that's going to drift our way, kind of pushing east-southeastward. It's very typical of a summertime pattern here in the month of May. So switching over here to the lightning density, I want to show you guys this. This is interesting for sure. I'm going to bump this up to 0.60. There we go. Keep an eye on the lightning density. This is where you're going to see those potential storms there. This is not radar. Again, this is just lightning density. So the higher, brighter the colors are, the more lightning you have. As that pushes east-southeastward here, it does impact much of central and southern lower Michigan there, even parts of the UP getting in on some thunderstorm chances. But the main, we're going to call it a complex, stays off to the south here across our major populated areas like Grand Rapids, Lansing, Flint, Kalamazoo, Jackson, Ann Arbor. This is later in the evening Thursday into early Friday morning. So overall concern really starts to ramp up there for the Thursday time frame. As such, The SPC already has a 15% slight risk out for Wisconsin, Western Michigan, most of Indiana, all of Illinois, including parts of also eastern Iowa, eastern Missouri there for severe weather come Thursday. So yes, Michigan is included already within a severe probability for the Thursday time frame. The CSU learning model also indicates probabilities similar, 15% there, but they also have a corridor there of 30, max probability there of 34.9% there across Wisconsin, all the way down toward Berrien County. I believe that is due to that complex that the models are starting to hint at. I think we're going to see a little bit of a bow echo type of form across the lake in Wisconsin. It's going to push our way. Main risk will be damaging wind, large hail. Could not rule out a few tornadoes with that complex. That is what I'm leaning towards currently. That can and probably will change, but right now it's looking like a complex of storms will impact at least parts of Michigan for that Thursday night time frame. So again, wind would be the primary concern if that does happen. But we're going to lock that forecast in until probably Tuesday night and Wednesday at the latest there for you. So stay tuned for further updates. We're going to track this as we move into that Thursday time frame. Now, going back into the most unstable Cape here, we're not done on Thursday as this kind of rebounds back into that Friday time frame. As we pause it here, Friday morning, we could have joules upwards of 2,000 to 3,000 joules of Cape there across parts of the state to start our Friday. So I would not rule out a severe threat early morning on Friday, perhaps early afternoon Friday. If this slows down, could kind of trend more so toward a Friday event as well. So Thursday and Friday both have on your radars here. We're not going to talk about Friday just yet because that's going to be very dependent on how Thursday plays out. But just keep in the back of your mind that, hey, we could have severe weather on Thursday, particularly Thursday night, but also could have another round on Friday as well. And as such, the CSU learning model does have the most of the LP and parts of the eastern UP in a low end probability there for severe weather. So not a very strong signal just yet, but we're still 5 days away, 6 days away. So pump the brakes. We're going to keep an eye on it. It could trend either direction. We'll let you guys know how it looks in future videos. But right now, Thursday, Friday, put in the back of your mind, hey, severe weather is possible. Going back here to the temperature forecast for the week ahead. Very, very pleasant. It'll be raining at times, but very, very reminiscent of spring-like temperatures here. Low to mid 70s across much of the Lower Peninsula. Even the UP getting in on the 60s and 70s there. If I actually find a spot here in the UP, let's go ahead and try. Let's figure this out here real quick. Let's go ahead and do Gogebic County there. Week ahead here for Gogebic County. Look at the 80s here, 70s and 80s. Up there in the Iron County area. But also notice the week after that kind of drops back off there into the 50s and 40s. I have to watch that carefully for some frost potential up there in the UP. But overall, the week upcoming, very warm statewide, very pleasant week ahead. With that said, overall chances for rain will begin late Monday night into the Wednesday time frame. And then Thursday, keep a close eye for severe weather as well as Friday, before a little bit of a cool down comes for the week as that cold front kind of swings through. It'll drop temperatures for us here. Could bring some frost chances back for the state, but overall, a very pleasant week upcoming. And I'm going to stop rambling there at 8 minutes, 30 seconds. You guys enjoy your Mother's Day. I'll catch you on here tomorrow, but potentially tonight for the weekly stream. I believe Joel has that tonight. I am currently off on vacation, so I will see you guys tomorrow for a video and back in full swing here on Tuesday for full operations on my end. But overall, you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for an update video.